Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. Thank you for joining me. Today I have a super fun video because we are in front of the bookshelf again, which can only mean one thing and one thing only. My TBR jar, or my TBR bear cup, is picking my reads for February. I am super excited to see what February has in store for me this year because my entire January was overshadowed by the fact that Onyx Storm came out and I reread Iron Flame. I then read Onyx Storm and I then reread Throne of Glass because I was doing something for the podcast. So I'm super excited to get some new books that I'm just wanting to refresh for this year. I'm just so excited to refresh my TBR for another month and get some new things on the list because I feel like January was heavy and I'm just excited to pick some new things. I've clipped this to me here. Hopefully this isn't totally distracting, but I need somewhere to hold it, so this is where it's being held. So let's pick our first book for the month. Book number 1. Oh, this one. Is that 2? No, that's just 1, but it looks like a long one. Ooh, interesting. Okay, we've had this prompt before. I think I picked Wild Eyes because of this prompt. And this is a book with an animal on the cover. Now, there are some books specifically that I want to get to this month. So I'm gonna have a look and see if 3 of these books, out of the 3, if any of them are on the list. So let's have a wee look. Can a dragon be classed as an animal? I know it's a mythical creature, but can it be classed as an animal? Is there any other animals on this that aren't just dragons? No, just a dragon. Okay. This is my video. I make the rules here. I don't care. So the first book I've chosen is A Language of Dragons by S.F. Williamson. I picked this up in January when it was released and I'm really excited to read it. So this is the first book that I'm going to pick for this year, mainly because I make the rules and I've decided that a dragon is an animal, and anyone who disagrees with that, well, this is probably not the channel for you. Sorry. Lots of love. Okay, let's pick book number 2. Should I get one that we haven't had before? Let's go for this one. Oh, interesting. We have an ebook. An ebook. Let me grab my Kindle. The room is like a mess and it's all my fault. I have my Kindle. I actually really need to redo the stickers on my Kindle. But let's have a look at what I want to read. What have I got on here? Okay, I think I've decided. I think I am going to go for The Stars Are Dying by Chloe C. Peranda because I have liked her other books and this one is relatively new and it is on Kindle Unlimited, so it does count as an ebook. It's not just one that I have physical, that's actually on here as well. So it is an ebook only. I only have 1 copy. So we're going to go for The Stars Are Dying, and then that means I get to use my Kindle this month, which is fun because I've got a lot of physical books that I don't tend to use my Kindle as often anymore. Let's pick book number 3. I would love to, I've got I've got 2 almost like fantasy style books right now, so I would love to pick a romance. I'd love for there to be a romance in this collection. Ooh, okay. So we have a book seen on TikTok. I think I'm going to use this to pick a romance book. All my romance books are here. So let's have a look and see what I haven't read that I've seen on TikTok. Oh, I know exactly what I'm picking. So I am maybe going to read this with Crimson. So whether I actually get through it, I don't know. But I am going to choose Pucking Around because, 1, this is a big book. So it's a big romance and, you know, the words are kind of small, but it looks really good and I've wanted to pick it up for a while and the cover is super cute as well. So I am going to pick up Pucking Around. So that'll be book number 3 this month. Okay, book number 4. Shall we do 4 and 5 together? So we have a book with more than 5 title words. Oh God, okay. And we also have a book with a dragon. Flippin' wonderful, guys. Oh, this is wonderful. This is perfect. Okay. I love when a dragon book comes up, and I've already got a book about dragons, so I get a second dragon book this month, so that's super fun. But let's look first for a book with more than 5 words in the title, because that is a lot. That's hard. Ooh, that one's got 5. So for the books with either 5 or more words in the title, I'm going to go for this one. This is The Full Moon Coffee Shop. So it's got exactly 5 words, and it is a translated fiction. It's an international bestseller. I bought this on my birthday whenever we went to Edinburgh, and I love anything that's like translated fiction. And also the words are huge, so this could be a really good book just as an in-between. That's not a romance, because I usually pick romance for in-between books. So let's go for this one. And I know that for my book with a dragon, I am going to pick up When the Moon Hatched. Here she is. The queen herself, she's massive. I've got a beautiful cover. I'm going to pick up When the Moon Hatched because this is dragony. That's a dragon, right? Like, we're counting this as a dragon, I'm sure. It does look like a dragon. So he's fire and brimstone, I'm shattered ice, I'll gladly burn beneath him until the world comes crumbling down. Reeve's job is to complete orders and never get caught, but when a rival bounty hunter shatters her world, she finds herself captured by the Guild of Nobles, a group of powerful fae. Crushed by the loss of his great love, dragon rider Can took the head of the king and donned his melted crown. Now on a tireless quest to quell the ever-ebbing ache in his chest, a clue lures him into the capital's high-security prison where he stumbles on the imprisoned Reeve. Together they seek truths and threaten to unravel everything they knew about their world and each other. Okay, let's go for a book with a dragon on the cover. We're going for When the Moon Hatched. So this will be book number 5. Okay, let's go for book 7. This one. Oh, I've dropped it. This video is like crazily chaotic today. Oh, okay. The next book in a series. Let's go for Spiral. Spiral is the second book in this series. The first one was Collide, and I loved Collide, and I would love to add another romance to my list this month. And this was like one of the 3 books that I would love to pick up this month if they fell into my categories. So the first one was The Language of Dragons, and the second one is Spiral. So we are going to pick up Spiral as book number 7. Lovely. This looks like a ballet and hockey romance. I haven't had a ballerina before, so this is exciting. I can't wait. Okay, let's pick up this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, I said that there were 7 books. That's actually only 6, so I've got 4 more to go. So let's now go for book number 7. And let's go for this one. Oh, interesting. 25 for 25. I can't even remember what's on my 25 for 25 list. Gosh, right, okay. I'm gonna need my phone, and I'm gonna have to do a little bit of research on this one. Don't think I'm in the mood to start a new series in February. It is romance month, so I could go for another romance book, couldn't I? Or maybe like The Teller of Small Fortunes, or like Rewitched, maybe? I think my options are Rewitched, A Teller of Small Fortunes, and A Rivalry of Hearts. And I think I'm going to go for A Rivalry of Hearts because Molly keeps telling me to read this book, and it does look very, very good. And it is romance month with it being February, so we've got a fair few romance books, and I'd like to keep another slot open for a fantasy book. So let's go with A Rivalry of Hearts for number 7. Okay, shall we do 8 and 9 together? I feel like I like when I do them together. Let's do it again. I'm going to go for this one and this one. Book number 8 is going to be A Book You're Avoiding. Of course it is. I'm so annoyed. Okay. But you know, the jar says what the jar says. And a book with a number on the title. This could be good. Okay. There is one book. There is a book that I am avoiding like the plague. And I mean, I am avoiding this book and do not want to pick it up because I don't know if I actually will like it. I actually can't even see it on the shelf. It must be down below. Hold on. I'm gonna pick Immortal Longings up by Chloe Gong. I have not liked a single Chloe Gong book that I have read. I have read a fair few. So this is going to be number 8. Okay, so I have searched my entire bookshelf and I do not have a book with a number in the title. I have books with numbers on the spines, but I feel like that doesn't count. So I am going to re-pick book number 9 and go with this one. And hopefully maybe if I won't get that one again, I might actually take that one out of the jar because I don't think it makes any sense. A book you're excited about. Perfect. This is really good. I don't know why I jumped like that. This is really good because I can pick up the 3rd book that is like on the list of ones to read. And that book is Cruel is the Light by Sophie Clarke. It's a new release for January and it's on my list and it looks really super, super good. Epic is their love, endless is their power. This sounds perfect. So I'm so glad I'm going to pick this one up. Okay, my camera is dying. So let's pick book 10 for the month and let's go for this one. Let's see. Start a new series. Oh, hell. I did not want this one because I don't want to start a new series. But I can't put it back. I've already put another one back. So I think I'm going to have to just start a new series, guys. I think I'm just going to have to start a new series. Should I start a romance? Because part of me thinks I've got Immortal Longings, Cruel is the Light, Language of Dragons, When the Moon Hatched, and Immortal Longings. They're all fantasy. So let's start a romance because romance series are easy. Let's go for Holding the Reins by Paisley Hope because I can always come back to this series. I don't have to continue. It's not like a fantasy where I feel like I need to read it all in one chunk. So let's go for Holding the Reins by Paisley Hope as book number 10. Okay, well, thank you so much for watching. Hopefully I managed to somehow get through all of these books this month. I'm also reading Crown of Midnight at the moment, and I'm probably going to start Heir of Fire as well for the podcast. So hopefully I do manage to get through a fair bunch of my TBR. But thank you so much for joining me today. I hope that you have a wonderful February full of lots of reading, and please comment below what books you want to read this month. And if you don't know what to comment a little pink heart emoji because it is romance month, and I will catch you all in another video. Bye.